Hey Nashville, it's Brandon Blewett, author of How to Avoid Strangers on Airplanes. Today we're going to talk about fitness and life on the road. How to stay fit and healthy when you're hopping between terminals, hotels, and destinations. Look, I'm not going to tell you that you shouldn't have that pina colada on the beach or you shouldn't have that piece of dessert as you're overlooking the Eiffel Tower. But I've seen some memes that say that rules don't apply when you're at the airport. Well, that may be true, but the laws of cause and effect still come into play, and I can't give in every time I see that jumbo bag of Reese's Peanut Butter Cups calling out my name from Hudson News in Terminal B. So here's some things that I like to do to keep things in check and to keep my lifestyle as healthy and as fit as possible while I'm on the road. The first thing is planning meals. Now, that doesn't mean I'm bringing containers of food with me on every trip that I go. What I do is I scout the restaurants in the terminal and the concourses and nearby the hotel. Not only do I look for healthier restaurant options, but I go to the menu and I pick what I'm going to eat. When I get to the restaurant, I order that. It makes it a lot easier to not detour and give into something that you're probably going to regret the next morning anyway. The second thing I do, I scout the gyms. Sometimes I pick hotels that are in the vicinity of a workout gym that I like. Maybe it's a group fitness class that I like to take. But I also like to look at the gym itself. I plan a workout. And then if the equipment doesn't look up to par like it is at your home gym, well, you can pack easy to pack equipment like resistance bands. And there's also things like sliders that you can get a good full body workout. And if that's not enough, sometimes you can just run the stairwell or walk on the treadmill to break a sweat. The last thing I like to do when I'm on the road and hopping between terminals, I like to walk. I know there's trains, I know there's people movers that get you there faster, but if you get there early and you have some time, instead of plopping down at the bar or plopping down to take a bite, walk the terminal, walk between the terminals, get your steps in. It's also a lot better people watching when you're walking around and looking at everybody moving about the gates. So those are the 3 easy tips. I like to plan what I'm going to eat and where I'm going to eat it. I like to look for hotels and their gym equipment and plan my workouts accordingly. And when possible, I like to get my steps in. And that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm having to sprint to the gate, though that is good for the heart rate. Thanks again for having me. Happy travels and stay safe in the skies.
Wow. I think those are all good tips. And you can even use some of them for, like, if you're hitting just the road, like a road trip. Because why do we always indulge? We're getting the chips and the Cokes and everything else. And same in airports. That's at least what I do when I'm at B&A, hit up Shake Shack or somewhere. It's like, feels like a treat, but then you come back and it's reality.
Yeah, come back to reality and you go, I'm going to stay off the scale for an extra week or two after a vacation.
Part of the fun of vacation is you're kind of splurging a little.
Right.
I mean, you can't go overboard, but at least you got to go a little bit.
No doubt. And I do think it's easy to get like a quick workout in or something if you see your hotel gym and you can pack those bands, which I do think actually give you a pretty good workout just right there in your room.
I see the exercise equipment all the time at the hotel.
Right? You see it, huh? He sees it.
But you're also trying to have a good time, too, right? All right, to check out other helpful tips and information, you can go to newschannel5.com/letmehelp. And if you have a question, just email us at letmehelp@newschannel5.com. We've got much more News Channel 5 this morning at 9 coming up right after this.